Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be going over how to install Visual Studio Code, NPM, Node.js itself, and optionally a terminal alternative called iTerm 2. So let's go ahead and get started with the bread and butter of everything we're going to be doing, and that's Node.js. Here, if you go to nodejs.org, you'll go ahead and download this, and I'm actually going to follow along because I need the update as well. I think I'm on 12.14 or something. All right, so you'll hit that download on the left-hand screen, and once you open it, I'm on a Mac, and because it can't verify the developer, it's going to say we need to do some extra steps. We'll go ahead, click on Downloads, we'll right-click it, Open with Installer, and then we'll get this Open button. Cool. Close out of there, and in this, you're going to get Node and NPM. NPM is Node's package management system. This allows you to use code that other people have already written, and it makes it a lot easier to do things. We'll go ahead and click Continue. We'll read all of that, obviously, and hit Continue and Agree. All right, go ahead and install that. Enter your password, super secret, and it's installing. Once that's done, you can go ahead and close it and move to trash. We don't need that anymore. Just go ahead and empty that sucker. All right, and just to make sure we have it installed, this is iTerm, but I will just use terminal for now. And if you don't know, the super handy shortcut for Spotlight, Command Spacebar. Obviously this will only work on a Mac, but it will pull up your Spotlight and you can search for whatever application or file you're looking for. That side note out of the way, here we are in terminal, and to check that you have Node properly installed, you'll just type node-v. This will give you the Node version number you're currently running. We're going to check if we got NPM correctly installed by checking npm-v. All right, I'm running 6.13.4, which is cool. If you want to check out what NPM has to offer, you'll just go over to npm.js.com, and you can search any package that you might be looking for. Say if you're looking to host a server, one of the common ones is Express. So we'll go over here, and it says Express, a fast, unopinionated, minimalist web framework for Node. This is one of the top packages you'll see. You can see the stats over on the right here. Weekly downloads, over 11 million weekly downloads. We'll get into how to use packages and NPM and all that, but I just wanted to give you a quick look as to the website, but the whole purpose of this video is to just get it installed. Now that we're done with that, the next thing we're going to want is Visual Studio Code. If you go to code.visualstudio.com, you can download it for your operating system. It supports Mac, Windows, and Linux, but just click this big button on the left and it's going to download. I already have it installed, so I'm not going to go through the steps, but it's very similar to installing Node right there. Pause this video. Once you get it downloaded, come back and we'll take a look at Visual Studio Code. All right, welcome back, and this is Visual Studio Code. Over on the left-hand side is our Explorer. This is basically our file system when we start creating folders and files and subfolders and all that good stuff. This is where it's all going to show. Currently, I just have this sample hello.js application opened up, and you can do different tabs. If you have multiple files you want to look at, you can do split view. It's a really good program. Next up is search, we have on the left. it'll search your whole file system that you currently have open, whole project basically. This is source control. If you're familiar with Git, you can use Visual Studio Code to do a lot of your commits and branching and merging. If you're unfamiliar with it, don't worry about it too much right now. This is debugging. This is more advanced. We'll get into that when the time is appropriate. And this last tab is extensions. Extensions are built-in things for Visual Studio Code. A lot of the popular ones are ESLint and Prettier, at least specifically for JavaScript. These help you format your code, make it look nicer. If you forget a semicolon or something, it will automatically add that back on when you save it. They're really cool features. I'm going to make another video on installing those. I don't want this video to get too long. Cool. Next up is an optional install called iTerm 2. If you go to iTerm2.com, this is a terminal replacement for Mac. Why do you want it? Well, let's go over to features and let's see what they have. Split panes. You can view two terminal windows side by side, basically a hotkey to bring iTerm to the foreground if you're in another application. You can search with Control F. In iTerm, it has an autocomplete feature. There's a lot more advanced features down here, but it's, like I said, you don't have to have it, but if you do want it, you'll just go to the home and hit the big download button, and it looks very similar to Terminal, but you can customize iTerm to your liking. All right, I think that wraps it up for this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe and leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.